The same Sixers that lost to Jokic a week ago, you know what I mean, at home, you trying to tell me Mr. Embiid is the MVP?
Depending on matchups, I could see the Celtics go to the NBA Finals. And I said it like this.
Yeah. The question is, how much money would you put
Hold up.
No, but depending on matchups.
If I'm a fan, I'm paying big money for it, and I call the man, hey, Westbrick, and he's shooting bricks, and my team is fucking losing. I go,
No, but
Straight facts.
you know what it is, Currency NT.
Hi, Bush Manny in the house. We back, baby.
And we got a guest in the building. You know what's going on? Ready to talk ball, some good subjects. I mean, that's your boy, right?
Yeah, it's a good cat. It's a good cat. Tell him where you from, though, Manny. What's going on?
Like I said, for the people that know me, I've been playing ball for over 25 years in Ottawa. You know, I mean, St. Louis represent. That's what we do. You know, so I'm here with my fellas. We've been friends for a long time, and I'm just here to represent. That's all.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Reggie, talk.
Thanks for coming. So, first question, okay? What we're gonna talk about Westbrook. Yeah, I said it. Westbrook, Russel Westbrick.
Yeah.
I didn't do the little mistake, like, you know, a board magic, right? But anyways, Russel Westbrook. What's going on with him? Like, he's getting bashed left, right, and center, getting called Westbrick, going at it against reporters, right?
Yeah.
So, what's your take on that? Do you think he's being too sensitive?
No, I don't think so. I think at the end of the day, like, his issue wasn't about him. His issue was about his family, right? Because at the end of the day, like, now we have social media and we got a lot of degenerate gamblers that be putting a lot of money on the Lakers. If you know better, if there's no Anthony Davis, you never bet on the Lakers. That's just it's donation, 100%.
Okay.
You know, you gotta wait for homie to come back.
Right.
You might bet on Westbrook turnovers. That's a guarantee. You know what I mean? He's definitely gonna get over. You know what I mean?
So you're saying that right now, like, he's not being sensitive.
No, I'm saying he's being sensitive. No, he's not being sensitive when it comes to his family. Because that's the issue. His issue is that he can't bring his kids to the game. He can't.
He did mention that. Yeah.
And he's talking about how people are coming at his wife.
My question is, tell me what the fans are doing that's not proper. For example, the fans are saying his name, they're just calling him saying Westbrick, whatever.
But
that's part of the game, man. That's part of the game.
Because that is his concern.
It is part of the game.
Death threats?
Sorry?
Death threats are part of the game?
That's what he's saying, man. We don't know.
The wife too got death threats. Let it be known. Let it be known.
If you're getting death threats, is that part of the game? Because
obviously, when it comes to death threats, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But if I'm a fan, I'm paying big money for it, and I call the man, hey, Westbrick, and he's shooting bricks, and my team is fucking losing. I go,
No, but yo, if you come out,
I mean, like Westbrick, man.
It worked out.
Come on,
it worked out.
But if you catch my point, I said it not towards himself. I'm saying towards his family.
Okay.
For him, he deserves all the criticism.
All right.
Because he signed that $200 million contract with OKC, and he's supposed to live up to being that supermax contract.
So you're basically saying he should put his big boy pants on.
Always.
Of course.
Because at the end of the day, yo, they've criticized Jordan when he couldn't beat the Pistons.
Of course,
they criticized Shaq because he couldn't win without having Phil Jackson. You know what I mean? Because he lost to Hakeem, he got swept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They said LeBron couldn't do it until he played with Wade. Yeah. Right? They said KD couldn't do it until he went with Steph. I'm just saying, they're always going to criticize the greats.
No, I hear you. Go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
But the problem was, Westbrook was playing like this since day one. When he was playing like this in OKC, nobody had an issue.
He was not playing like this. It's his worst season since his rookie year.
But he still shot bricks. Didn't it still shoot bricks?
But he was shooting more points per game, brother. More points per game, more assists, more rebounds, better percentage.
Yes, but Westbrook was still shooting bricks. That's why Kevin Durant left, right?
Yes, but
that's why. Go ahead.
Continue.
Between you and me, I think that you've got a point here, right? I mean, it's been an issue. His percentage. It's been an issue. It's been an issue. Okay. Yeah. I gave you the point.
Yeah.
But I would say that you're exaggerating the point, right?
Which point?
Because at the end of the day, like, Russell Westbrook right now is playing very, very bad compared to his usual standards.
Yes.
So for that reason, saying that before he was like getting called Westbrick, right? I don't think it was on the same level. No, I think right now on top of that he's with the Lakers.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, his game with when he was playing with OKC, he was still shooting bricks. But the only difference now, he's playing at home, right? So you have the family looking watching him play and get him. You have everybody looking at him. People that I know since he was high school that was watching this game, and now he's having more pressure. So everybody's looking at it, and everybody knows when you play in LA, you better step up. You better step up your game.
So you're saying that the LeBron James welcoming is not for Westbrook? You're saying he can't do what LeBron was able to do in Cleveland, come back and win for your city?
LeBron bringing Westbrook to the Lakers, that was one of the biggest mistakes he did.
On LeBron's part or Westbrook for joining?
Both of them, right?
Okay, why is that?
So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hindsight 2020, yeah. But it was a great move for Westbrook. It was a no-brainer for Westbrook.
It was a no-brainer for Westbrook.
It was a no-brainer. Are the Lakers going to make the play-in tournament? And if they do, right, how far are they going?
All right, let me start this, all right, guys. Let's make this very clear and very simple.
Tell me.
LeBron James gonna make it to the 8th seed. All right, everybody knows that.
Okay.
The only issue is.
So you're saying that they're not gonna go to potentially the 8th seed right now and achieve the 7th seed? There's no way they can make it to the 7th seed.
Let's not even talk about the 7th seed. Right
Okay,
now,
that's
right?
okay.
Forget about the 7th seed. The 8th seed, there's a good chance that it's gonna be the Lakers.
And where they going? First round exit? I'm thinking second round.
No, first round.
I'm thinking second round.
Who beat the Lakers last year?
Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix Suns. Well, who are they playing this year?
Chris Paul's injured.
He's not coming back?
Is he coming back?
Is he going to be 100%? You know Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Last year
he's not coming back.
Didn't last year he have a messed up shoulder and the Lakers still lost
That's
to
it.
That's fair, but you know Chris Paul over his dead body, he won't come back for the playoffs. That is 75, 60%.
Even last year he had no shoulder, but they still managed to win in 6.
They did, but he's a year older and LeBron James on the other side. So I don't know, fam.
Have you seen the Lakers defense this year? Have you had a chance to see a Lakers game this year?
So that's why they won't be able to handle the offensive firepower of Phoenix. I mean, you got a point. I mean, we already got them in the plane. A lot of people don't have them in the plane. I'd like to know what Alonso Souls got for us there on this take. Are they even going into the play-in tournament or are they out?
If they make the play-in tournament, they face Phoenix. They're eliminated in 5 games.
5 games?
Yes.
5 games?
You're being generous right now.
No, calm down. AD's gonna be back.
Generous,
Chris Paul's not gonna be 100. And LeBron James is on a mission right now.
You have to remember that Phoenix was two games away from winning the championship last year. They messed up.
They did.
So you're trying to tell me they're afraid of the LeBron and like Dwight Howard, who used to be Superman.
Why didn't Dwight as his second player to bring up?
That's the center, right? Who's the center?
That's the center.
Yes.
Aiden and Dwight is going to be a battle. They brought back Dwight,
Okay.
so if anything, that's
They
going to be
brought back
better
Dwight,
for
yes.
Lakers. Actually, you're helping.
So hold on. DeAndre Ayton faced Brook Lopez and Giannis last year in the finals, and now he's going to be worried about Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard is a defensive player. To say that Dwight Howard won't help. I'm thinking second.
Like Ben Wallace was also a 4-time defensive player once upon a time.
Listen, you have him in 5. You have them regardless losing. I have them tight series in 7 with Chris Paul 60%, or without Chris Paul, they could win the second round.
You're losing your mind right now.
It's LeBron James we're talking about. LeBron.
I agree with you, but LeBron James still need a team. Does LeBron James have a team? No.
He's got teammates. He's got a starting point guard called Russel Westbrick, a Hall of Famer.
You mean Westbrook? Yes.
Regardless, he's still a Hall of Famer. We got to see what they're gonna do. Check this
Question
out.
for you: when was the last time Westbrook was out of the first round?
Russell Westbrook was when he had Paul George. Nah.
No. No. Continue. I'm just keep going back.
LeBron James.
No. Westbrook
Hasn't been to the NBA Finals 10 years in a row. LeBron James always has a shot.
Westbrook.
But he's playing with LeBron James.
That's fine.
Alonso, I got a question.
LeBron got eliminated last year with AD. So what do you think that Westbrook is going to make a difference? Go ahead.
I'll have to see.
Go ahead with your
We'll let him
question.
go.
I got a question for you guys. All right?
Drop it.
Phoenix. What's the strongest point that Phoenix have in that team?
D-Book.
D-Book.
No.
But what kind of style did they play, Phoenix?
Fast.
Fast pace.
Okay, and what kind of defense that Lakers plays?
Slow.
There it is. That's your answer. That's
Bring the energy up. Bring the energy up.
Let's do this.
All right. Okay, guys, who's coming out the East in the NBA?
The Eastern Conference.
Who's coming out the East in the NBA to go meet the Western Conference in the NBA Finals?
So allow the viewers to know who's the defending champions of the
The
East.
Milwaukee Bucks.
So who's taking them out?
There could be Miami, right? Defensive team. It could be Brooklyn Nets, right? Remember, right? It could be
hold on. Brooklyn,
Philadelphia.
Question. Brooklyn without Kyrie in in two games because there's certain games that Brooklyn he can't play right now. So right now
it's Kevin Durant versus the mayor of New York City, right?
Yeah.
Kyrie will be back, man. That's what he does.
Of course, he's wearing a Brooklyn Nets jersey.
My question to you: if the mayor doesn't buck, what you gonna do then?
Hey, man. If the mayor doesn't do it,
Did we talk about the Sixers as well?
Sorry.
Did we even mention the Sixers?
No, we didn't talk about. Oh, the Sixers that lost to the Raptors are up by 15 yesterday.
Yes,
allow me to. No, hold on. The same Sixers that lost to Jokic a week ago. You know what I mean? At home. You trying to tell me Mr. Embiid is the MVP?
Exactly. Joel Embiid is the name fan. He's been telling us for years about the process.
Who like Hakeem, man?
What's wrong with the Raptors?
No, don't disrespect now,
Hakeem
Joel.
was a real one.
No.
Stop it.
But what's wrong
not
with
disrespect your African brother.
what's wrong with the Raptors? What's wrong with the Raptors?
The Raptors is not
There's no center that can guard Embiid.
Again, disrespecting your African brothers. What about Precious?
Precious can guard Embiid?
If there's a nigga in the NBA that could guard Embiid, it would be this nigga. You've seen the games? It's an Africa versus Africa matchup.
Tell me what they did to Joel and Bill last night.
They showed that the team has no heart.
Sixers score how many points? 87 last night?
Yeah.
Something like that.
They were up by 15. Remember that. At home.
We got
James Harden.
We got
Maxey.
We got
you know what I mean?
We got bodies. We got
Doc Rivers.
We got Scotty Barnes.
Yes.
All right. We got OG.
Yes. And you won without Freddie Van Fleet. Very embarrassing.
And I'm gonna tell you that.
I mean, so I don't want to hear this Embiid nonsense. You tell me he's gonna
don't.
But they've got a shot. Okay, guys, I just gotta finish with this.
The same guy you just told me is gonna dethrone Milwaukee could not beat a depleted Raptors squad. We're gonna put Philadelphia in the conversation with Milwaukee.
I'm throwing all these teams right now because, in my estimation, the East very, very competitive. Maybe the balance has shifted from the West to the East in the NBA. For years, we've been saying the West is better. And I'm gonna throw one wild card. Depending on matchups, I can see the Celtics go to the NBA Finals. And I said it like this.
Yeah. The question is, how much money would you put?
Hold up.
No, but it's depending on matchups.
Let's be honest.
Depending on matchups. That's how
if you
tight
bet
the East is.
I know what.
That's how tight the East is, brother.
So my question to you, don't think Atlanta's a problem?
Atlanta, please, brother. Are you serious right now? Come on, brother. Come on. Trae Young made it in the All-Star game. That was the highlight of the season, my nigga. Come on now.
Remember the panel laughing? No. He will last alone, man.
So, we'll finish on this. We'll finish off with finish the set.
I didn't need a good laugh, though.
So, who do you have winning the East?
Let's be honest. It's either Milwaukee or Brooklyn.
And who do you have, Alonzo?
Miami Heat.
The Miami Heat.
That's a fact, man.
And I've got the Brooklyn Nets.
I've got
the Brooklyn Nets.
In the end of the day,
too much firepower.
In the end of the day, you can't wear Kevin Durant jersey and say Miami. Come on, bro.
It's a wrap. Straight facts. We got straight facts, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Me and the gents here discussing NFL right now. What are your thoughts on the latest moves? I heard Brady's back.
I'll let Bonzo go first.
I think it's going to be an exciting NFL season. There's a lot of movement. Personally, I just want to see where Julio Jones goes
okay.
Because if he goes to Tampa Bay, that's just another version of a better receiver that Tom Brady never had. And that's just disgusting. I also like Juju Smith-Schuster going to Kansas City. Because now you got Mahomes has Tyreek Hill, he has Kelsey, and now you got Juju. You know what I mean? Good luck.
And what about Brady? I mean, you didn't even mention Brady like
No, I just said Brady if he gets Julio Jones as a receiver, because that's the only difference.
So what's the biggest move? What would you rank as the biggest move?
I think the biggest move is Juju Smith.
The biggest...
The
biggest move is $235 million. That's the
Aaron Rodgers.
Not even. That's Deshaun Watson.
I know. It's just fact checking you.
Straight facts.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson to the Cleveland Browns, right? So that's a big deal for that city, right? So they only won one championship with LeBron, and that's about it.
So you're basically saying Brady's one more year and that's it?
Man, I ask you a question. Are you saying that Deshaun going to the Browns is going to beat the Chiefs?
They have a good chance, yeah. Now they have a quarterback, and the Cleveland Browns have a solid. Cleveland Browns got a solid defense.
I'm stay quiet for the rest of this segment. Continue, my brother.
You've been pushed to the side in the doghouse by so.
I'm just saying.
Cleveland Browns defense.
I just mentioned to you that they can't even stop
What's the main reason?
Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. Now you add Juju Smith-er, who's like 26, who's 6'4".
Juju Smith sucks, brother. He sucks.
He's the third option.
He's not even an option. He's not even an option.
Patrick Mahomes did better with less.
And then what happened to Patrick Mahomes last year?
He got a championship and he just lost one.
Lost to who?
That's fine. Yeah.
Who did they lost to?
Tom Brady. Oh, you're talking about last year? They lost to Bengals. Bengals is a great team. They got underestimated. I even think the Bengals should have beat the Rams if it wasn't for politics.
What team? Politics. Hold on. What team in the NFL, from the Bengals side of view, is the closest to the Bengals? So like the way they play.
You gotta answer this right now, Joe.
What team is closest to the Bengals?
Yeah,
right
the way
now?
they playing style.
Playing style?
You would say, yeah.
It's not the Browns.
It's not the Browns?
No, because we haven't seen Deshaun Watson play in 2 years.
Check this out.
So right now, how could I just assume that Deshaun Watson's going to be the guy?
Deshaun Watson or Joe Burrow?
I'll take Joe Burrow.
Oh, come on, bro.
Facts. Because I haven't seen Deshaun Watson. I haven't seen Deshaun play in 2 years.
You're not being straight facts.
I'm being straight facts. Y'all can take about the guy who I've seen recently play, and you want me to go back to Houston where they were losing.
Okay, let me just remind you the name of the show. Straight facts. You don't have to lie about the whole
shit. Okay, straight up. And if we're talking about straight facts, hold on. No, answer this question. When was the last time you saw Deshaun Watson play?
Sorry?
What was the last time you saw Deshaun Watson play? He apologized to JJ Watt. He said, I'm sorry, bro.
Go.
I couldn't make you get to the playoffs, bro. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. That's your man, Deshaun Watson. Yeah, thank you. No, I'm sorry, bro. The man has to apologize to the
audience. Is that what he said on TV?
Literally told him after the game, I'm sorry, man. I tried. Okay, I tried to get you in.
Let him answer.
The team's trash, but now they added Amari Cooper, first of all. And that's one great receiver, and that's a big mistake from the Cowboys' side of view. Yeah. Dak Prescott.
I was surprised by that.
Dak Prescott is gonna feel it.
He's been feeling it since they had Jason Garrett as the coach.
So you blame it on the coach?
No, I blame the whole system. From the owner to
you're starting at Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry lost. He's still stuck in 96. It ain't 96 in a long time.
What great days of the Dallas Cowboys.
The biggest issue that the Cleveland Browns had was the quarterback.
Okay.
Right? The quarterback is a little bit sensitive. He couldn't throw the ball far away.
Yeah.
So I think the Cleveland Browns do have a great shot to win it this year.
So my question is, Cleveland could beat Tampa Bay?
Of course.
They could beat Kansas City?
Of course.
They could beat Lamar Jackson?
The moment you have Deshaun Watson on your team, you have a chance to beat anybody in there.
So Deshaun Watson is better than Aaron Rodgers?
Deshaun Watson is top 5 in the NFL.
Top 5 right now?
Top 5.
After not playing for the last 2 years?
Yes, top 5. That's what
okay, guys. We're going to agree to disagree.
Why? What has Deshaun Watson done in the NFL so far? Has he have a championship?
Has he an MVP hardware? What team did he
I'm just trying to understand, like, we're anointing somebody who's done absolutely nothing. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a good point. Let me answer that question. Go ahead. So Deshaun Watson played last year, right? Was it last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, okay. So you take out Watts, you take out Deshaun Watson. Name me one other player.
They had DeAndre Hopkins before he got traded.
No, but before. Now I'm talking about after he was playing with. So that after he got traded, name me one other player.
Go ahead.
Name me other player?
Yeah,
Sammy Watkins.
He did. He named Sammy Watkins. What do you think of Sammy Watkins?
Playing with them.
Okay, what do you think of Sammy Watkins?
Yeah. Now he's with the Chiefs.
He's a good player, but in the end of the day, in the defense.
Talk about Sammy. I used to play for the Lions.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay.
Okay.
Let that go. Go ahead.
But what I'm trying to say, in the end of the day, right? I think the Cleveland Browns are going to be in it. All right. The Buccaneers always got a chance with Tom Brady, even though he's getting a little bit older right now, but they do have a chance. Kansas City, although with Patrick Mahomes, always have a chance. But in the end of the day, it's going to be a close one. We can't forget about Matty Ice going to the Colts.
Matt Ryan? Before Matthew Stafford? Like, that's how bad we're talking about the wrong Matthews. We're talking about Matt Ice. The guy who had the Super Bowl at home and lost to Tom Brady. Stop it. I don't want to hear anything about this guy, man.
He's also the same Matt Ice that's leading the passing yards of the past 10 years.
But he's also losing games.
Hold on. In the past 10 years to any quarterback in the league.
Listen,
so he knows how to throw the ball.
Tony Romo,
what I'm trying,
Tony Romo,
what I'm saying, he knows how to throw the ball. Yeah. And with with the Colts, they have one of the best D-line.
Let it go.
No, why?
It's a wrap.
It's not a
We're out of minutes.
No, we're not.
It's over.
No, we can't be out this.
Let it go.
No.
Let it go. Let it go.
Listen.
So spend your point and then we'll wrap it up.
I just want to ask you, who is
Finish
your
it up.
Super Bowl favorite?
Sorry?
Is your Super Bowl favorite Cleveland? Please say. Because you're saying the way that you're promoting Deshaun Watson, he's like the coming savior of the NFL.
That's not what I'm saying.
But you're saying he's top 5.
What I'm saying is, if once you have a top 5 quarterback,
Top 5 quarterback.
you always have a chance to win the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying.
So he's better than Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Russell Wilson. Who else do we got in that mix?
Yeah.
Who do you have?
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Right.
Who else?
And then
You got one more missing.
We also have your boy. What's your name?
How do you know it's my boy? Who?
Who's your boy?
Yeah, who's
Matty
my boy?
Ice. My apologies. He said Matty Ice is one of the best passes. He's part of that list there.
Let's just,
Go ahead. Wrap this up for
Let's
us.
wrap it up, guys. So, in the end of the day, you have your point of view, I have my point of view, and then let's wrap it up. All right.
That's a straight facts.